I identify as being Afro-Descendiente, as well as my Taino background. And I don't say that to downplay my Blackness. I'm very proud of being Black. I identify with all of these pieces of me in a very, very real and balanced way.
Afro-Latino is semi-new to me, really, because when I was growing up and I would tell somebody that I'm Black, if they were Black, they would tell me you're not Black. And I would tell the Latinos like, oh yeah, I'm Latino. They're like, oh yeah, but you're Black.
I now identify with that label because no Haitian is gonna tell you that they're Latina. Although Spanish may not be the main language of our country, but we share the Hispaniola with our brothers and sisters, Dominican Republic.
For me, it is a little bit complicated because my family, like a lot of other Caribeño families, you have your people who are very light and look more indígena, and then you have your folks who are dark skinned and look more African.
You know, growing up, I'm thinking like, you know, I'm Haitian, I'm this, I'm that. I feel at one with all the other Latin identifying peers. But now it's like, wow, there's a term, there's an umbrella term that people can really identify with. And that's really important.
And so I identify with both of those bloodlines. Like I identify as being Afro-Descendiente, as well as my Taino background. And I don't say that to downplay my Blackness. I'm very proud of being Black. I identify with all of these pieces of me in a very, very real and balanced way.
Definitely once I started attending college at UCLA and joining the Afro-Latinx Connection, the UCLA, which is a student organization, one of the first student organizations dedicated towards kind of spreading that education about Afro-Latino students on campus. They really educated me on, you know, this is your background, this is your history.
Your identity is who you are. If you don't understand who you are, then how can you navigate life? It just doesn't quite make sense. So I think that structure was definitely needed, or that clarification, that reassurance, like, this is who you are.
It helps me feel, not that I never was at peace with who I was. I've always been very comfortable in being Black and being a Latina, but I don't get as exhausted explaining to someone who can't maybe grasp the concept. And when I put Afro-Latina in one word, they're like, oh, I get it. Tú eres negra y habla español. And I'm like, yes.
I'm glad that now Afro-Latino is kind of a word that I'm hearing thrown around more. And as of today, I do identify myself with Afro-Latino.